It's always coming. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there.
Counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter. Good counter punching. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Where was the defense? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jump back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Good defense on the right uppercut. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Good counter punch. That jab doesn't score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice defense on that right hook. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Well done with that counter shot. That right hook not connecting. There's a counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
Dad, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. Nope, that hook won't score. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. He missed with that jab. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Just missed with that hook. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter punch. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Switch on.
Be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your foot.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Here's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. They exchange punches. Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Oh, wait a minute! And we may see a stoppage here. I thought that was... Did you see that? Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the And here he is.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division... Champion of the world.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first? An uppercut does not score. They exchange punches. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got counters. They block the left there. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill.
Sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Oh my God, Johnny! And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. Every time he throws the punch, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Round, get back behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and react. Nice counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Misses with the straight left. That counter shot lands. Blocks the left uppercut. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blank on him.
There's a counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It bombs away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
as long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great work. Stay focused.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're getting soft on...
In there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back in.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it, and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what...
Don't win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get to
the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
You with your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go
and
back
that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
And don't get...
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to become...
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Incredible work rate. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Happy? I like that round. Good work. You stay focused.
In the bag, and now you've let him back into it. And
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Great round. Don't be looking at for one
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Miss with that jab. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that round.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll...
Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care.
On the end of the jab, you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Win the round. Get your mind back on the job.
Loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
The fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
Under what you do. Good work. Good work there. The jabs are
Getting back together. Let's get out there. Get your boxing
The referee
back
calling
together.
for seconds
Great
out
work.
as we
Stay
get set to
focused.
jump back in the action.
Fight. Great round.
When you're stepping around. Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back.
Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. You know, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Hook misses. Just missed with that jab. Exchange punches. Can't land the jab there. That counter shot lands. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two were made for each other. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back.
Change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping round. I need you to go back out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
Great round. You stay focused now.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round.
Shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back in the action.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure the senses have come back.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Punching. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tar, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident in boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Right uppercut just off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. he scores with the counter. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching
You out. Great work. Don't be looking there for one.
Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on.
Go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
You were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. Just stay.
Get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter shot. He blocks that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Missing with the hook. The stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. Almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You would think, come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get
power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get...
You got to take that confidence.
That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Crawford in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. How about that time counter shot? Nice exchange here from both men. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be...
And down goes Tiny. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're still landing your power shots.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You
Start the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Just get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round.